The IAC was developed as a means for improving shared dialogue, understanding, planning, and goal setting with regards to autism services in Indiana. The IAC membership has grown steadily in terms of numbers and diversity of backgrounds and knowledge. Each and every member brings different experiences, approaches, and practices to address challenges and implement change. To best engage, understand, and cross-implement this diversity towards improved outcomes for individuals with autism spectrum disorder and their families in Indiana will require further collaboration and action. As such, the question arises, how can we further engage partners toward multi-system collaborations, information sharing, and creative development to enable enhanced and integrated learning, development, and dissemination of shared knowledge, resources, and goals? Professional learning communities, also known as communities of practice, provide one solution. A professional learning community, or PLC, is a network of work groups that represent diverse participants. Such diversity allows sharing and integration of a variety of perspectives to enhance creative thinking, resource development and sharing, idea generation, program improvement, and capacity building. In other words, a professional learning community is a community that shares knowledge and practices. After all, learning is social. Unlike working in isolation, shared passion, interest, understanding, and work towards common goals leads to greater inclusion, diversity, and capacity for implementation. Not every group or community is a learning community. For example, while a neighborhood is a group of people who live nearby and may even be friendly to each other, or a workplace is a network of professionals working toward specific goals, neither would be considered a professional learning community. So what differentiates PLCs from other groups? PLC members commit to working with each other, sharing their expertise, and learning from one another. They value their collective competence and work towards sustaining and expanding collaborations ongoing towards the building of new knowledge. PLC members engage in joint activities and discussions to exchange, critically evaluate, and reflect on information. They build relationships that thrive on inclusion and diversity that are conducive to learning and innovation. A website or membership in an association are not PLCs. Having the same job or even working on the same team or project do not make for a professional learning community unless members interact and learn together. The third attribute is practice or application. Members of PLCs are practitioners. They develop and share resources, from best practices to tools or job aids, to support the shared goal and act on their shared learning by developing new knowledge and tools. While all PLCs have these three elements in common, i.e. domain, community, and practice, they may differ from each other. Some are small, others are large. Some are local, some are global. Some formal, others informal. Some with face-to-face meetings, others work well online. Yet they all strive towards growing their competence through problem solving, experience seeking, mapping knowledge, identifying gaps, coordinating efforts, and developing and disseminating joint strategies. PLCs within the IAC will expand the ability to take creative ideas and concepts generated within IAC meetings and work groups and further evolve the knowledge, practices, and products that are needed to move knowledge to practice. The overall goal is to further support the shared vision and increase team learning to effectively share, disseminate, and implement the practices to benefit individuals and families in local communities statewide. To join one of the existing PLCs or to offer a new one, contact your IAC facilitators at Hands in Autism at hands@iupui.edu. Also, visit indiananetwork.org for updates on current action items and resources for the state of Indiana.